You're listening to KYST 89.3, The Bone. And now time for South Tucson Youth Football, simulcast on AM 1400, The Growler, and on South Tucson Local Access Channel 22.
Oh, man.
This is South Tucson Youth Football. It is Sunday. My name is Brian. We are here in the studios at KYST, bringing you the second game of our doubleheader of Week 2, closing out Week 2 broadcast for you. And we are going to show you the defending champions of South Tucson Youth Football, the Creamy Surprise, as they go on the road to improve to 2-0, but they're looking at a 1-0 Nothing But Borscht food truck, who had a strong Week 1 showing. They got an away win against Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing, score of 35-23. Creamy Surprise also got a win on the road, 45-37 over Pawn Shop of the Nazarene. So they might be a little worried about that kind of a shootout and allowing so many points in their opening game. But nonetheless, let's get right to it. Before we head down to the Muni, we definitely want to also be sure that we go and take a look at our Star Watch. This is Star Watch, brought to you by Star Watch, as Randy and Jason, the Star Brothers, watch old episodes of Star Search and make hilarious comments. That's Star Watch. It's what the stars watch, with Randy and Jason Starr, the Star Brothers. That's Star Watch. And our Star Watch starts us off with Nothing But Borscht food truck in the middle. That is their quarterback, K.O. Pectate. And on the left, that is their wide receiver, Ed Lexus Williams. Not pictured is their tight end, Scroats Hammerson. On the other side of the football, it is a team we're very familiar with, the Creamy Surprise. In the middle, that is outside linebacker Krug Jugman. Not pictured wide receiver Dodecahedron Lewis, and their star quarterback. A main reason why they are the defending champions, Q Beagles. So be sure to tell us who you think is going to win this game in the chat. If you like the Creamy Surprise, you think Nothing But Borscht is going to get the win at home, let us know. I got to tell you, the Nothing But Borscht fans are really excited. They were camping out all day. They have a lot of great signs in the crowd. Just one that says Borscht greater than ice cream. No one can beat us, but it's BEET. That's actually kind of clever. And just one that says food truck and suck. I don't know what that even means, but you know what? Okay, we're going to go with that. Before I even think about that any longer, let's go down to the Muni. You are looking live at Municipal Field number 141 for the second half of our doubleheader here on South Tucson Youth Football on Sunday in Week 2. It is the Creamy Surprise taking on Nothing But Borscht food truck. The Creamy Surprise in their all-white away jerseys and pants. They are going to receive, with their brown helmets, of course, receive, going right to left in your radio dial here on KYST. Nothing But Borscht in their home uniforms of hot pink helmets and jerseys and white pants. There is Q Beagles, who's going to take things over for the offense of the Creamy Surprise at the 36. And the Creamy Surprise had a successful season last year, winning the overall postseason tournament. I think they came in as a third seed. They were ranked top of the league. They were ranked number 1 for quite a bit, but ended up losing that number 1 ranking to Texas Roadhouse. And it's due to their multiple offense playbook A lot of different options. They really.
Personal foul.
Oh, we're gonna see a roughing the passer. Well, Q Beagles took a hit.
Automatic
And
first
Christian
down.
Cobb pays the penalty on that one. Arnold Cummings going to get a 4-yard rush there, and it's 2nd and 6. Already 2 rushes for 15 yards. Q Beagles deciding to hold off on throwing it so far. He is a mobile quarterback as well. They're establishing the run very early on in this game. Cummings gets another 2. It's 3rd and 4. As they continue to move down the field, the Creamy Surprise have just been very difficult opponents to play for the last season, and Q Beagles, his unpredictability, his ability to run, his just multiple talents, just like that, making an easy pass up the middle to Stephon Gorman for 9 yards. They lull you in with the running game, and then he hangs on and he just throws it over the middle, and they are down to the 23. Nothing but Borscht defense struggling to hang on to him right now. That's going to be a first down. Arnold Cummings with the catch, 17-yard catch, his first catch, but he has been the preferred target on offense so far for the Creamy Surprise. He's rushed for a couple of times. His first reception. That's going to move him to 1st and goal, down to the 6. And the Creamy Surprise moving downfield with ease on this opening drive. They're going to hand it off, faking the handoff to Cummings. Q Beagle's going to keep it himself, 6 yards in the end zone. Touchdown, Creamy Surprise. And nothing but Borscht bit on that fake handoff perfectly. The Creamy Surprise. Open their drive with a touchdown. They score a touchdown on the opening drive. And nothing but Borscht get to see what they can do on offense. Ed Lexus Williams taking it 20 yards up to something in the 30s. It's between the 30 and the 35s where they're going to mark it. Yep, 33-yard line. And nothing but Borscht using the playbook of Cal Berkeley. So we'll see if that's going to be successful for them against this multiple offense of the Creamy Surprise. They're going to air it out right off the bat. KO Pectate overthrown way out of bounds. That's Gabriel Gutierrez with a 10-yard catch. It's going to be 2nd and inches. Another pass over the middle to Gutierrez for a 10-yard catch and another first down.
Good for a gain of 3 yards.
That's Rusty Brown getting 3 on that one. Oh no, and Gutierrez after those big plays is out for a bit with a bruised sternum. Well, hopefully that child will be neglected, proper medical training, and we'll be able to get back out there. KO Pectate looking for the end zone. It is batted away. 4th and 9. Punt unit coming out. Special teams play. Big 3rd down stop for the Creamy Surprise, and they're going to punt it. Oh, it's batted down and almost turned over. Well, that was almost a disaster, but casually picked up. Wow, and Ed Lexus Williams looks like he's going to be out with an injury. So nothing but Borscht, after showing nothing forward in the sense of points on the board, have just lost 2 important players.
Personal foul, face mask.
And the Creamy Surprise are going to move a little bit further downfield with a 15-yard face mask penalty.
Automatic first down.
Arnold Cummings 7 yards up the middle, 2nd and 3.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3. Makes the tackle. Loss of 3 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for the Creamy Surprise. Q Beagle's going to hang on to it. He's rushing. Oh, shoestring tackle. Brought down short. 4th and 1. Interesting play call here. Will they go for it? It's 4th and 1. And it looks like they are going to go for it with 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Pitch play. Cummings. Oh, bold call. And he gets 30 yards and the first down. Actually going opposite direction, and I am so impressed by that. The Eagles handing it off to Fred Greenwood for a 12-yard rush, and giving Cummings a little bit of a rest. He has been run up and down this field in the first quarter. The Eagles has Cumming working the block right there. Throws it, almost picked off. Lance Petway batting it down. Unable to hang on to it. I guess he just was almost shocked to see it go right onto him. And Cummings gonna make it all the way down for 8 yards. 3rd and 2.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
And that'll bring it into the first quarter of play. It's been action-packed, mostly in the direction of the Creamy Surprise. They're up 7-0, looking to score again on the drive. And I gotta say, the fans here at the Muni, for nothing but Borscht, really getting excited. And they just had a great little promotion called Beat with a B-E-E-T, the clock. Dodecahedron Lewis with a 5-yard catch to make it a first down, 1st and 10 from the 21. But they had something called Beat, B-E-T, the clock, where they had 60 seconds to grab as many beats as they could, carrying them only in their mouth by the vines. They were in like a sandbox, like a dirt box kind of thing, like as if they were kind of planted. And contestants had to grab them in their mouths by the vines and carry them and drop them in a bucket and then run back and forth as many as they could. And I gotta say, aside from people getting sand in their eyes and someone nearly asphyxiating on all the sand and dirt, and of course it was all the same. It was the same sand dirt box kind of thing. So one person was just kind of shoving someone's head in there and trying to suffocate them. Really, really surprising, especially when the prize is just, 2 tickets to see Ray Romano tonight at House of Gaffaw's Comedy Palace. A lot of time for Q Beagles to throw. It's underthrown and caught by Victor Hardy, who stumbles back into the end zone for a touchdown. Creamy surprise. Up 13-0. And they are looking mighty good right now. Extra point is good, and it's 14-0. Creamy surprise over Nothing But Borscht. Only 30 seconds into the second quarter. Nothing But Borscht yet to really get a lot of time on the offensive side of the field. This will only be their second drive of the game, as players are just stumbling all over one another, these kids. A lot of time for K.O. Pectate to throw. Finds a receiver, gets a first down. It's Rusty Brown, 13-yard catch, and a first down for Nothing But Borscht. Trying to kickstart this offense. That's an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10, thrown out of bounds. There's the handoff to Anton Harris, getting 15 yards and a first down. Nothing But Borscht looking a little bit better on offense so far. They are moving well downfield at the 33. Handing off again to Rusty Brown, getting 6 on that one. 2nd and 4 for Nothing But Borscht. We're showing they've got a pretty fast offense themselves. Brown only getting 2 on that one. 3rd and 2. And Creamy surprise. Not very strong defense on this one. Just having trouble stopping these play calls. That's going to be another first down. Ed Lexus Williams back on the field, 10 yards and a first down. Only needed a couple, got 10. Brings it down to the 15. Creamy surprise, stumbling, struggling to find as well. Just some sort of a stop. Williams again, 10 yards and 1st and goal. They have no answer for this offense on this drive. And maybe they are looking to we might be having another shootout, as it turns out, involving the Creamy surprise. Shotgun formation, one back next to K.O. Pectate. It's taking the handoff. Oh, and bringing him down for a loss of 4. And talking a little trash is Cliff Andrews with the tackle for a loss. K.O. Pectate is a big kid, and that's an equally big kid, bringing him down for a loss. Out of the shotgun again, throwing it end zone, just sailing past the receiver in the back of the end zone. 3rd and goal. And maybe with that sack, or I guess not a sack, but tackle for a loss, Creamy surprise may have just gotten into the head of Nothing But Borscht. You can move down the field if you want, but it don't matter if you don't got points on the board. Ike Brooks does put points on the board with a 9-yard catch in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Great throw over the top. Oh, we may have to review that if that was in bounds, but I guess so. They're not going to review it. Not going to challenge it, rather. Nothing But Borscht. 7 points on the board. Big touchdown drive. And they are only down a touchdown now, 14-7. But here come the Creamy surprise yet again. Dodecahedron Lewis starting things off with a 17-yard return off the kickoff. And they're going to start from the 30-yard line, bringing out Q Beagles yet again. Got a nice break. Recharged. A lot of time to throw. Caught. No, dropped. Good turn by the receiver, but unfortunate. It was dropped, and that would have been a great play, and no play on that one. 3rd and 10. Eagles, a lot of time to throw on 3rd and 10. Looking downfield, is it caught? No, but there's a flag on the play. Could we be seeing interference?
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Oh, roughing the passer will be a lifeline. Courtney Webster most certainly going to get verbally abused by his coach. That just gifted the Creamy Surprise a 1st down where they would have gone 4th and 10. So Q Beagles has a fresh set of downs, but he's going to throw it out of bounds.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, dumps it off short. Is that Arnold Cummings? Yeah, no gain on that one. 3rd and 10. Oh, picked off! Going long! Picked off downfield. And Q Beagles throws a rare interception. Great foresight. Throw was short. And nothing but Borscht will take over at the 35. Anton Harris with a 21-yard catch. Nothing but Borscht could be turning this game around before the half. They have looked so strong in this 2nd quarter after getting punched in the mouth pretty early by the Creamy Surprise. They are poised to tie this game up before the half. Rusty Brown with a 9-yard catch. They call their first timeout. 78 seconds to go in the half. We're down to the 36-yard line. K.O. Pectate throwing it, caught by Ike Brooks. 9-yard catch and a 1st down. Clock will run once it's spotted. And so we got a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Still 1st down.
Nothing but Borscht, 1st and goal. K.O. Pectate taking himself. Not exactly known for being a mobile quarterback. No gain, 2nd and goal.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
Might have wanted to stick to throwing that one, or at least handing it off to Rusty Brown. Empty backfield as Brown looks to the right. Catch is made by Ike Brooks, 3rd and goal. They opt to stay, to leave the clock running. Opectate, 3rd and goal. A lot of time to throw. Caught by Alexis Williams for the touchdown, and we've got a tie game. Extra point is good, and with 40 seconds to go in the 1st half, we've got a tie game, 14 apiece. Creamy Surprise, see if they can run a quick 40-second drive and maybe take the lead going into the half. They may just opt to leave it at a tie game. They got all 3 timeouts, so they could choose to do that. A lot of time for Q Beagles, 30 seconds to go. Oh, had a receiver, but just off target. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 from the 44. Beagles gonna rush for 5. He's brought down. It's 3rd and 5. And the Creamy Surprise don't look like they've got about as much energy as they had to start this game. Being stifled. Beagles runs into his own blocker, and it's going to be recorded as a sack. 4th and 5, 20 seconds to go. Borscht call their last timeout. They're going to get the football back with less than 20 seconds to go, maybe 15 or so. That punt just kind of went straight up in the air. 15 seconds to go. They're at their own 44. Oh, 44. I said 44. I meant 35. Excuse me. At their own 35. A lot of time for Opectate to throw. And waits too long. He is sacked for a loss of 7. And this might be the time for Nothing But Borscht to just take a knee, go into the locker room, and maybe rethink strategy. It's a 2-quarter game. It's all tied up against the defending champions, and that is exactly what they're going to do. So at the half, in this second game of our Sunday doubleheader, the Creamy Surprise 14, Nothing But Borscht Food Truck 14. And of course, it's time for our sponsor spotlight, our local sponsor spotlight, where we highlight one of the lovely businesses of South Tucson, Arizona. Today, we're going to talk to you about Tremor's Pizza. You know, I love Tremor's Pizza. I think when it's game day, Tremor's Pizza is the place you want to have deliver your, well, you know what, you don't want to make them drive. They're not the best behind the wheel, and your pizza is going to look a little shaky is the nice way to put it. Let's just say you order your pizza from Tremor's, and you got to get the Tremor bread. The Tremor bread is like what you have to get with your variety of dipping sauce. In fact, they started adding a dipping sauce bar. So you go in, you order your food, you pick it up, you help yourself to the dipping sauce bar because you don't want them. It's going to go everywhere if they start, pouring out cups of sauce for you to dip your Tremor bread in. But the best part about Tremor's Pizza is it's great to share with friends because you can get a couple of pizzas, various toppings, and the best part is the shape of the pizza is going to be different every time. You order 3 pizzas, you're going to get 3 different shaped pizzas, so you can cut it up in various shapes, whatever you want. You never know because the people who are tossing the pizzas, they don't have the best stability. They kind of shake a little bit. It's a medical thing, but it's fine. They're great pizzas. They're just not going to be round. So don't expect a round pizza at Tremor's. Expect just a good pizza and some Tremor bread with sauce that is just spilled everywhere. And we're going to go to the third quarter. Nothing But Borscht. Tie game with Creamy Surprise. KO Pectate going to start things off with a 4-yard catch to Gabriel Gutierrez, who's back after missing a bit of the first quarter with an injury. And Opectate going to take it himself. Gets 7 yards over the first down marker. Kind of just goes into the fetal position. And a first down with 4:30 to go in the third quarter. We may have misjudged as Rusty Brown gets 3 on that play. May have misjudged the fact this game might have been a shootout based on the Creamy Surprise's last game and how the early stages of this game started to play out. But it does seem to be a bit of a dogfight. So the Creamy Surprise, there's going to be 10 teams on that schedule this year that are gunning for you. You're going to have to play at your best because some of these teams, they know that that is the game they circle on the schedule. They want to take on the defending champs, and they want to beat those defending champs. So they got to know that they're getting a bunch of teams' best game of the season. KO Pectate downfield caught by Ike Brooks again, 15 yards. He's got 41 on the game, and he's got the touchdown. It is a food fight. It's a dog fight and a food fight. It's a dog food fight. And they're down to the 41-yard line. Nothin but Borscht could take the first lead of the their first lead of the game. That's caught by Anton Harris for 6 yards, but he is tackled the minute that he gets the catch.
Make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4, and that's not... I was going to say, not a lot of incomplete passes from KO Pectate. I say at that time, and it is just misses the receiver up the middle of the field. 3rd and 4 for Nothin but Borscht, and this might be 4-down territory if they can't convert here. Throwing it downfield, he's got room! Diving catch made by Ed Lexus Williams. It's 1st and goal for Nothin but Borscht. What a pairing. KO Pectate to Ed Lexus. Down to the 2, and Nothin but Borscht are taking it to the creamy surprise. That's going to be stopped for Rusty Brown right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 2.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
Tackle incomplete in the end zone. There is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Defense.
Roughing the passer is the call. It's going to move him basically to the 1-yard line.
Automatic 1st down.
Pectate again, 1st and goal. It was almost picked off, but Gabriel Gutierrez gets the touchdown and gives Nothin but Borscht the first lead of the game. 2:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. It is 20-14. Borscht over the creamy surprise. Here's the kickoff. We got a flag on the kickoff. A face mask
Defense.
on Nothin but Borscht. That's going to give the creamy surprise a bit of a shorter field. They're going to start from the 47.
Still 1st down.
And you don't want to give Q Beagles a short field. They can come back and answer immediately. Handing it off to Cummings. Gets 3. 2nd and 7.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
QB was going to take it himself, but one of the defenders breaks free and sacks him. Loss of 2 on the play. You see, he thought he had the blocker. Number 50 gets loose and takes him down. Q Beagles cannot get mobile today. Minute 55. A lot of time left in this game. Nothing is certain at this point. It's a 7-point game. Creamy surprise on the drive. Down a touchdown. Looking to tie this game up. That's going to be a completed pass. And Stephon Gorman goes 11 yards for the first down. Moving the chains. over to the 35, looking to get to the 25-yard line for the first down. Taking the handoff, Cube Eagles. Going for it, gets tackled, 13 yards, moving the chains yet again, and that is the mobility of Cube Eagles we are more used to seeing. Down to the 22. Eagles caught by Gorman up the middle, 9 yards, 2nd and 1. And they are into the red zone yet again. Their only visit to the red zone so far this game resulted in a touchdown. See if they can keep perfect there. Beagles brought down.
Personal foul. Face mask.
And that's a face mask. So that's going to move them 8 yards, half the distance to the goal line, and make it first and goal for the Creamy Surprise. A costly mistake for Nothin but Borscht. Handing it off to Cummings. Up the middle. Takes a slight angle left and goes to 2nd and goal. He's inside the 5. They're going to mark it at the 3-yard line. Cummings up the middle, untouched in the end zone for a touchdown. Creamy Surprise have tied it up with the extra point. And they made it look easy to answer, but Nothin but Borscht helped him out with a couple of well-timed penalties. Well, I guess they're poorly timed for Nothin but Borscht. 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's a tie game yet again, and Nothin but Borscht are going to take the football off this kickoff. Dorian Seymour with a 27-yard return. Pretty solid return for Borscht, giving him good field position. And they're going to start things off from their own 39-yard line. Plenty of time left in this game. That's going to be a first down for Anton Harris, 17 yards. Nothin but Borscht proving they can hang with this team, the Creamy Surprise. And this is not too unfamiliar with the Creamy Surprise's Week 1 game against Pawn Shop of the Nazarene. It was a back-and-forth thriller. High scoring. And Creamy Surprise ended up edging out that game. So let's see if they are going to be put to the test yet again. They can't stop Nothin but Borscht on this drive. They're going to be constantly playing catch-up. And another first down. And we're seeing a replay of that beautiful diving catch that led to the go-ahead touchdown at the time from Ed Lexus Williams. That might be the play of the game so far. We enter the fourth quarter, all tied up, and Nothin but Borscht, you gotta imagine if you told them they'd be tied up with the defending champions going to the fourth quarter and on the drive, they would take that in a heartbeat. Rusty Brown going 8 yards for a first down. The offenses have been on display. K.O. Pectate making the throw and the catch to Jacob Tanner for a 7-yard reception. 2nd and 3. And it'll be interesting to see how long Nothin but Borscht take off the clock, and that'll be interesting to see how long each of these drives go as we get closer to the end of the game. Scroats Hammerson with a 5-yard catch, getting an important first down. The tight end, his first catch of the game, and it's an important one, moving the chains and helping Nothin but Borscht continue to keep this drive alive. Opectate's going to take it himself. Gets 7 yards on that play.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Sterling Jordan with the tackle on the quarterback. Look at those yards, total yardage. Nothin but Borscht, 270 yards. And it is tied up. That is caught by Alexis Williams. Cannot get into the end zone. Falls out of bounds. But down to the, well, inside the 1. I was going to say down to the 1. Inside the 1. And Rusty Brown falls into the end zone, gets an extra push, and makes it 27-21. Nothing but Borscht find the end zone yet again. Extra point is good. It is a 7-point lead for Nothing But Borscht yet again. Kickoff taken, and oh, big first hit by Dedron Lewis to go 23 yards. He just trucked that poor special teams kid. And 3:37 left in this game. Creamy surprise. Let's see what they decide to do. Pitch play to Arnold Cummings. He gets 4 yards. It is second down.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Beagles dropping back, looking to run, and oh, he is sacked for a loss of 3. Questionable call there by the quarterback. They were ready for him. Kind of just ran right into that pile. So 3rd and 9, a huge 3rd down for Q Beagles. And just like that, he completes it to Wally Kirby for 15 yards and a first down. That is why they are the defending champions. They make it look so easy at times. And it's over to the 47. Beagles going to tuck around to the left and go for a run. He's going to go 4 yards.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
Clarence Blankenship is 7th tackle in the game, so he's been working hard for Nothing But Borscht. By the way, I forgot to mention the nice little promotion they had going between the 3rd and 4th quarters. As Q Beagles takes off running, tries to get the angle, only gets 3 yards. It's 3rd and 3. Great. They had a contest called Get Borscht, and that was where Sorry, the play is still going on. Arnold Cummings 5 yards up the middle for a first down.
First down.
But they had a gimmick called Get Borscht, where teams of 2, they had one sitting under. Oh, Q Beagles takes a huge hit right to the chest and just falls flat on his back. I'd love to describe this wonderful promotion they had. Huge spear tackle, and Q Beagles is slow to get up.
Man left.
2nd and 3 for the Creamy surprise. Beagles dropping back to pass. Caught by Wally Kirby for a first down, 10-yard catch. And had teams of 2. One would sit in a giant bowl, an empty bowl, right in front of the Borscht truck. And there was a bucket over their head, and it was on a pulley lever that was set up like a pulley system. And their partner would throw these weighted, these 1-pound imitation, like look like beats, as Q Beagles rushes for the goal line, is just short at 1.5, basically going to spot it between the 1 and the 2 yard line. Creamy surprise with 55 seconds to go are looking to tie this game up. Arnold Cummings is going to do it. Touchdown, Creamy surprise with 53 seconds to go in the game. And so what would happen is they'd throw these 1-pound balls to look like beets into the bucket, and once 3 of them got in there, it was enough to just lower the pulley and turn on the Borscht hose on the Borscht truck and just shower their partner in Borscht in that bowl, to the point that they were actually like, and there's some of the ones they were missing, and they concussed some of the players. They just, aim was off, so one player was concussed, and one player was concussed, and then they had, then they were just showered with Borscht, and they couldn't like actively get out of the bowl, and someone almost drowned. But boy, the crowd really got into that, and that really was just great, seeing a giant purple slurry just almost kill a person. And speaking of, Ed Lexus Williams takes a huge hit, only goes 14 yards. Nothing but Borscht have 51 seconds to pull off an upset, and they have all 3 timeouts. We could see overtime. We could see an upset at the dying seconds of this game. 51 seconds to go. KO Pectate makes the play. Ike Brooks, 5-yard catch. It's 2nd and 5, and they are opting to go no huddle on this. They just need to get a field goal to win this game. They have all 3 timeouts. They're down to 32 seconds. Pectate out of the shotgun, waiting a bit. Looking to throw downfield. Incomplete. It's too far. It is off target. 3rd and 5. And Brooks picked up a bit of a shoulder injury. He'll be out for a little bit. If there's going to be overtime, maybe we'll see him back on the field. Pectate going to have to go without one of his trusty receivers. Going to throw it to, I don't know who that was, number 35. Was that Ed Lexus?
Personal foul.
There's going to be a face mask call on the play. So that's going to give them even further downfield, the 27-yard line. And that might have just cost the Creamy Surprise the win. If Nothing But Borscht can get a first down on this drive, they will be in field goal range. They're going to hand it off to Rusty Brown. He is running. He is going for a first down. And they call a timeout. Nothing But Borscht are poised to win this football game. And they're going to call a delay of game.
Offense.
So they're going to move it back to the 15-yard line.
Still first down.
And it's 1st and 15 with 12 seconds to go. So they've got 2 timeouts. They didn't need to, but they're going to line up a straight shot field goal. No, they're not. They're going to give it to Rusty Brown, who's going to score a touchdown. Touchdown, Borscht. 6 seconds to go. And they could be pulling off an early season upset on the defending champions. Nothing But Borscht, 35. The Creamy Surprise, 28. It's a huge last-second play, and the Creamy Surprise are down to a final play. 3 seconds to go. They'll need a prayer to go 70 yards. This is it, the final play of the game. Q Beagles throwing it downfield. It was incomplete, and that's gonna do it. Nothing But Borscht come from behind to win this game. It's a huge upset. They go 2-0 with a 35-28 win over the Creamy Surprise. What a game it was to witness. And that is going to be it for us. The final score, the Creamy Surprise 28. They go 1-1. They fall to 1-1. They have You Need a Clown in a feature game between the two former champs in Week 3. Nothing But Borscht improve to 2-0, and they will find a game against Tony and Paul's Child Escort Services in Week 3. Until then, that is it for us. My name is Brian. We thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the games today. We'll see you in Week 3. Good afternoon for South Tucson.